What is the role of wealth in creating happiness? Can money make you happy? Does money really make people happy? The short answer is no. Money cannot buy happiness. People need money to pay for many things, such as food, shelter, clothing, and the daily necessities of life, such as bills. If material things in life are your goal, then money can indeed deliver moments of sheer happiness. Being able to buy that flashy, top of the range car, designer clothes and accessories, take long exotic vacation and have cash left over is a comforting feeling. The idea that all these things will make you happy is flawed. Happiness cannot be found in material things. Many have argued that having money does not equate to happiness. In fact, some have argued that their search for happiness had nothing to do with money. Claire Booth Lou said, "Money can't buy happiness, but it can make you awfully comfortable while you're being miserable." People often go to great lengths to amass money thinking it will bring happiness, only to be saddened by the frightening reality. Let us argue the opposite. People who are living in abject poverty cannot be convinced that their eventual happiness does not lie in the acquisition of money. How many of us would be happy living under a bus stop? Many would not. Can a family who never has enough to eat, with some members going to bed hungry every night, claim to be happy? The immediate answer would be no. If that same family who lived under the bus stop with so little to eat were to suddenly come into money, would they be happy? Maybe, maybe not. Money can undoubtedly bring joy, but not necessarily happiness. Elder David O. McKay states that pleasure, unlike happiness, is that which pleases us or gives us gratification. The usually it endures for only a short time. You may get that transitory pleasure, you cannot find happiness. If the poor family who had nothing and suddenly found themselves rich got to the stage where their house was so big they never get to see each other, or their focus was now on keeping that money in their possession that they didn't have time for each other, would they be happy? I think not. They would lose themselves and their close family ties because of the abundance of money. This would make their experience a different form of need and thus be unhappy. Happiness can only truly come from within. If money could guarantee happiness, then the world would have no issues. We live in a world where people die of hunger, inadequate medical provision, and conflict. All the money in the world cannot eradicate these things. So, my conclusion is the materialistic treadmill of having money to afford the luxuries of life will not make you happy.